Hi everyone, welcome to this Diablo Immortal video. Dungeons are a big part of Diablo games, going back to the very first Diablo all the way to Diablo 4. Diablo Immortal has a good amount of dungeons to fight your way through to gain quest rewards and plenty of loot such as legendary gear, gold, scraps and most importantly set items. What's cool about Diablo Immortal dungeons is that there is a story cutscene associated with each dungeon. Now, active players tend to have these skipped, but can you remember what actually happens in these scenes? Because I can't. In this video, I'll fight my way through each of the dungeons and show all their full cutscenes. If you're a veteran player who wants to be reminded about the backstory of these dungeons, or someone who's never played Diablo Immortal before, I hope you enjoy watching this gameplay. To begin with, we're going to enter the Ashwold Cemetery, where we're going to head over to the Ashwold Manor and enter Mad King's Breach. Let the adventure begin.
I was cast aside, but I found the shard. I found purpose. The Queen's spirit would lead me to Leoric, and the power to rule over the dead. I will be vindicated. Leoric's soul is the key.
Leoric's throne lies somewhere in this haunted realm. It's time to put his wretched soul back to rest. I must wait, it seems. My wounds mend.
Have we not suffered enough?
That one's corpse might be useful.
The way forward is sealed. Your corpses are mine! The warmth of life has no place among the damned.
It is not my
Bow before your rightful king. I shall remember this trespass. How the living will suffer for your treachery.
Next up, we're going to head over to the Dark Wood, where we're going to head over to the Forgotten Tower.
Beauty fades. It is impossible to escape. I will not submit to this truth. I am beyond the pitiful laws of tiny men. Their blood will serve me. Fulfill my purpose, my splendor, reborn from their pain. And my beauty will never fade again.
The tower is just beyond the courtyard. I can smell the stench of blood from here. Is patient. Ability must be
How the life shall flow from you. Blood cannot be unspilled. You're too late. They're all around us. She's raised an army. The sisters don't have the strength to put this many down. Hope has abandoned us.
Down! Move in, my blood-sworn! End this insurrection! The enemy has breached our defenses! Keep them from the mistress!
I must wait. Not yet. The balance is preserved. Dead end. I'll have to find another way forward. Your grave beckons.
Was my tomb. Let it be yours. This place was my tomb. Let it fade again.
Next up, we're going to head into the Shazar Sea, over to where the Chamber of Wisdom is. Near there is a tomb of Fahir.
Be wary inside that tomb. The old kingdom hid many terrible secrets. Ones that prefer to remain hidden. Secrets buried in the sands, shrouded in darkness. Many an adventurer has attempted to retrieve the scepter. I don't need to explain what happened to them, do I? After all, the scepter is still buried in the sands.
A foul magic lingers within these halls. If the scepter piece is still here, it lies in the deepest recesses of this tomb. Your grave beckons. The balance is preserved.
Slaves! The dead will not be dishonored so! See to this! Defend your god!
Inevitable.
The scepter is the master's. We is the shaper of the curse. I failed. The scepter lost. But master is safe.
We're now going to journey to the Library of Zoltan Kulle, where we're going to head towards the Archive of Secrets and enter Destruction's End.
This tale is from before. Before Baal led his army. Before he breached the gates of Sescheron and put the barbarian city to the sword. Before, 1,000 times before. To the time of the Horadrim, who faced the Lord of Destruction and imprisoned him within the Soul Stone.
The Horadrim. You've arrived. Sultan Kulle and Tal Rasha are already fighting below. Here, I'll open the way.
There you are. The demons are trying to keep us from the prime evil. Join me in foiling their efforts, would you?
Give it more time.
Welcome, my friends! Come, help me strike down these demons, and we can pursue their master.
The balance is...
Those who seek destruction shall find it. He's been weakened,
We must use the Soul Stone!
What is the strength of man against hell itself?
Damn it! All that remains is a sword. Zoltan, take the others through the valley below. I will teleport to Baal and buy us time.
That brazen fool has no idea what he's doing.
Come with me, quickly. Baal will overwhelm Tal Rasha if we tarry. As appealing as that notion is, we cannot fail in this endeavor. So, are you ready to fight through a ravenous horde of demons?
Is patient. Run if you like. There is no escape.
Suffers. Join him in his pain.
No, thank you.
I will tear you apart, limb from limb.
Rodham, do not lose faith! Victory is still within our grasp! Baal, may this shard be your eternal prison! It is done.
Yes, but it will not hold. The primeval's spirit is straining at its cage. The shard will not contain him for long.
Then we must obtain another soul stone.
Are you mad? Only an archangel's weapon can cleave the world stone, and this sliver will not make it to Ariat.
Tyrael, he will have answers. I assure you, Baal will not roam free again. But we can have this conversation later.
Our next stop is going to be Baelfen, where we're going to take a ride down to Kikuras Rapids.
Please, no! Have mercy!
This heat is atrocious. How much farther are the rapids in this hellish jungle? I need a corpse. where is the chieftain? That raft is the only way forward, it seems.
Death is inevitable.
Balance is preserved. The raft is stuck. And those shaman are beyond my reach. Killing their reinforcement sure angered them. Now, if I can just avoid the fire long enough. Undone by their own ambition. That requires...
Fear not the end!
Flesh, strong spirit. Yes, with your soul, the heart drum will beat fast. Come, scream to its song.
Okay, so now we're going to stay in Balfen, but we're going to head over to the west, where we're going to enter the Temple of Namari.
Sargoth betrayed us. For his terrible crime, he was imprisoned for eternity. Or so we believed. When I faced him again, something had changed. His rage had grown, granting him terrifying power. I fought with all my strength. Everything I had. I failed. You must not.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here I can feel his foul magics at work. The spirits of my brethren are under his control. They will rise against us. Persevere and we will meet ahead.
That requires... The shadows rise against you, monster.
How my soul aches at the sight of this once joyous place, now devoid of life and forgotten. Wait, no. We're not alone. Restless spirits surround us. Champion, ready your weapon. The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power. When one is breached, the others bear the strain. As Sargoth's bonds weaken, his power to summon demonkind will only grow stronger. Be ready. There is a summoning ring beyond this barrier, hero. Kill the mages, and the ritual will end. Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not. End Sargoth.
So this is Namari's last hope. A pale shade of our kind's former glory. Come then, bear witness to my return.
Face the living siege engine of hell!
Step forth, torrid creature,
and unleash hell!
Let's see how you handle the biting chill of the abyss. Freeze and shatter. This world is mine, as was promised. And you, filth, will not stand in my way. Lend me your strength. What? Nothing. Only darkness.
We will now head into the cold, into the frozen tundra, and head towards the Everfrost Lake, where we'll enter the Cavern of Echoes.
The chill of death. If you are to survive it, you must acquire the Iceburn Tear. Harness its power, lest death swallow you whole. For if you cannot endure the cold of this world, there will be no mercy for you in the next.
The biting cold is unrelenting, even here. This is the power of the Iceburn Tear. The shadow rise against you, monster. Death is inevitable. I must wait, it seems. The cavern is collapsing. I can't stay here. Your corpses are mine!
We're now going to head into the Realm of Damnation, where we're going to head towards the Molten Egress and enter the Pit of Anguish.
The light of heaven will bleed from your kind. It fuels the engines of war that will birth my army. For the end of days is nigh. When shadow will devour the lights, take your place among us, or you too shall be consumed.
The breeding pit of Skarn's army. All I have to do is stitch it shut. You've trapped us together, demon. Not a winning strategy. Can hardly breathe. Need to move faster. Your corpses are mine. Set foot in our world. Never. Yes, things are clearer now. Fear not the end. Better.
We're now going to adventure into Mount Zavane and head towards the north of the Misty Valley, where we'll enter the Silent Monastery.
Order and chaos. I was to serve as the balance between them. But the world is not balanced. The Zakarum would strike us down, impose their order by sword and steel. To save Ivgorod, let the forbidden be unleashed. I bear the burden of this terrible sin. The crusade of light will break upon my shadow. May the gods forgive me for the nightmare I am become. Someone from the outside. Please, you have to help us. The black mists are at their strongest here. The nightmares unceasing. Kavash and the others are somewhere ahead. Please save them. And do not give in to the darkness.
The shadows rise against you.
This is no longer glory in what is forbidden. Rise from the darkness. Chaos unleashed.
Asil found help. Oh, thank the gods. Then there is still a chance. Please, listen. There's not much time left. These statues once burned with Yitar's flame. They can again. Oh, the darkness tries to suppress our spirits. Free our brethren from their nightmares, and the light will burn. Do not let darkness consume our souls. Touch the flame and burn away our sins.
Ugh. What is that? A tower of flesh and bone veiled beneath the black mists.
Is patient.
That seal I passed must be broken. But what did that creature mean by protecting Sladjan?
Mascot. This is not the way.
What is this profanity? Some form of ritual? Your grave beckons.
You behold the forbidden. For that, you shall die. Join me in the darkness!
Who are you to befoul this sacred place?
I have given all to save my people. Would you not have done the same?
The Grand Master draws strength from the darkness. Only Yitar's flame can burn it away.
The gods have chosen you! Unthinkable! I shattered my very soul to reject hatred! My people will live!
Even the most forbidden technique has failed us. The mists will spread and blot out the light of Zakarum! As long as hatred survives, so too shall I.
We're now going to head west into Storm Point, where we're going to head towards the ship graveyard and board the bumpy Dread Reaver.
Some will seize any chance to better their lot. Steal. Betray. My people were always divided. Obsessed with loyalty. Or selfishness. But we lost ourselves. And put our home in the reach of terror. Before we all sink into the same abyss, you must stop them from defiling what was to be paradise. Find the Pathstone. And cut this evil out of our heart.
Sinking fast. The plank.
Help! I can't!
That monster could drag me into the ocean. Need to get below.
You have to!
No more prisoners. way to pierce its hide.
We don't got the big one soon. We're gonna be drinking a lot of salt water. Even this floating pustule's gotta have throwers. Why don't you dig about?
Better than nothing, I suppose. Winch him up!
Look at those waves! Size of mountains! Hell's that? Shoot! Shoot!
The balance is preserved. Where is this place? Did anyone survive? This evil ends here.
Our final dungeon for now is going to be in Waltham, and we're going to head into the Tristram Cathedral.
They thought to chain the Lord of Terror here. He is what makes Tristram sacred. Where Albrecht, Leoric's youngest son, was shown rebirth. Where Aidan, Leoric's eldest, put his father's corpse to rest again. A family lost in the dark. No. It welcomed them, as it will welcome us.
What has happened to the cathedral? This grisly building is no longer the Zakharum sanctum that my father had established. The light has been driven from this place.
Mother! Somebody help me!
Noah.
Please, help me!
I'm here, Noah. Don't be afraid.
Watch out!
Not yet.
to carve.
More villages are down there. Please, save them.
I'll burn your entrails!
No illusion. The villages are further down.
When I went to war, I had hope that my father would return to his old self. But when I saw him again, he was reduced to a ruthless monster. And yet my heart still ached when I killed him.
This must be where they're keeping the villagers.
Soon all will burn, and I will revel in the smoke.
Finally, a challenge.
Your corpses are mine!
What has she done?
Must consume. The eyes. Stop looking at me. Must get bigger, stronger. Do you see how much stronger I become? Your soul. I need its warmth.
Albrecht's body. It looked so small. To think that these whispers and shrieks clawed into his mind. His vision clouded by darkness. And nightmares. I know he gave it his all to resist Diablo. I will too.
And they are all of the dungeons in Diablo Immortal so far. I look forward to seeing which is the next dungeon they introduce into the game. The artwork and music has always been great in the Diablo games and all of the cutscenes since the very early game, so it was quite nice to revisit all of those because I forgot what happens in all of those scenes. So hopefully you enjoyed watching as well if you had forgotten. So thanks a lot for watching. Let me know which is your favourite dungeon or which is your least favourite dungeon in the game so far. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.